Hey everyone, just making a quick video here just to have my little say on the D&G in China situation. So, if you don't know what happened, D&G, you must know D&G, right? One of the most pirated brands going. Anyway, it was still a pretty respectable brand up until a few days ago, when basically they put out an advertising campaign, which I'll show a clip of if I'm allowed to here. And in this advertising campaign, they showed a woman trying to eat Italian food with chopsticks and having difficulties, and it was like sort of laughing at it and whatever, poking fun, I guess, at the cultural differences. Firstly, that didn't go down too well in China. I understand why, you know. If you want to have an advertising campaign to appeal to a local audience, you can't make fun of the local audience, right? I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Can you imagine an advertising campaign going to your country, like from a foreign brand, and they are making fun of your people? It just doesn't make sense, does it? So if that advertising campaign was for anywhere else that's not China, then it's just like as a way to promote the brand, like a little parody, then maybe it could get by. But if you're going to advertise in China with this advert making fun of Chinese people or Chinese culture, no, it's not going to happen. Maybe the old China, but the new China, definitely not a chance. So that was the first part. Completely misguided marketing. I don't know what the hell happened. Obviously they haven't got any people on the ground here in China making these decisions as to what can pass as okay for advertising. That's problem number one. And then number two, which is where it really kicked off. When the DMs got released, the racist DMs got released. And that is where hit the fan, you know what I'm saying? That, I mean, they can just say goodbye to China now. That's it. You know, for a start, China and Chinese people are very patriotic, you know. Chinese people love their country, and why not? Rightly so. China's developed at such ridiculous speed. It's almost stupid now to laugh at China. Like calling the country a country and, you know, all the other stuff that he said in his messages. After this massive marketing blunder, just say goodbye to China. I mean, no one's gonna buy D&G stuff in China now. Like, pretty much all the stuff has been taken off the shelves. So there's the fact that, one, you've insulted like 1.4 billion people plus, you know, other Chinese people around the world that aren't in China. That's number one. Two, you've shown yourself to be a racist brand and apparently, you know, not bothered by this. You know, like, of course the apologies come out now, but you know, those DMs and the advertising campaign together, wow. And also, people now in China, they don't want to buy the stuff. They don't want to buy D&G now because of this. And number two, the people that still don't care about the racist connotations and the DMs, they don't care about this marketing blunder, they don't dare to buy the stuff now in China and wear it in China because there's so many eyes on people wearing D&G, and these people are seen as unpatriotic or like traitors or like, you know, how dare you wear D&G after what they've done. So D&G is over in China. Apparently, according to what I read, China accounts for about 1/3 of the worldwide luxury goods sales. So 1/3 of the revenue is going to disappear over this marketing blunder and those DMs. Good luck, D&G. Good luck. And as a word of advice for any other brands, like literally any brand looking to make any kind of advertising campaign in China, or any brand trying to sell anything or have any kind of connection, communication, involvement with trade in China, you need to have someone on the ground in China that's been here for a while and understands the way that things are working. China's changing so fast. You cannot go by what someone did 3 years ago in China and try and do that now. It's completely different. Baby's crying. You need to have someone in China if you're going to have any business in China. If you try and do everything from outside China looking in and then just try and like launch a Sorry about the baby in the background. He's not playing ball. Sorry about the baby crying. I've got a little baby. His name's Oscar. Anyway, if you try and if you try and have any kind of business with China and you are not in China and you're looking in on China and trying to guess and trying to make a marketing campaign and trying to deal with people from outside China, you've never been to China, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. And not only that, you run the risk of offending people because you have no idea what it's like being here. You have no idea what's going on here in China. You need to come to China. You need to experience the culture. You can't deal with experiencing the culture outside of China. You need to be in China. It's completely different to what you've seen on TV and outside of China. I'm telling you the truth. Before I came to China, I knew nothing about China. And after coming here, I realized it's absolutely nothing like what I expected or what I heard people talking about. Nothing like that at all. So a word of advice to any brands, any companies looking to do business in China or sell things in China, advertise in China, come to China first, or hire some people that are in China, you know, some local Chinese people. Make sure you communicate well with them first about what you're planning to do and let them do the creative side, because you don't want to offend 1.4 billion people. And then if you do offend 1.4 billion people, the first thing you need to do is apologize. Don't go crazy and wild in the DMs talking about how much you hate the country and then come out with an apology and then try and continue having business here. Just don't do it. All right, that's all I wanted to say on that, I think. I'm not an expert on the subject, it's just my opinions. I'll be happy to hear from you. Let me know what you think, and have you or your businesses or any other businesses you know done anything similar, you know, trying to do business in China and completely failing through lack of cultural understanding and just like not being here in China. Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm gonna go, so thumbs up if you like the video, share with your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.